Okay, so good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to my friends and subscribers. So this is a requested video. Uh, so many of my friends and subscribers they have asked about the vaccination. What is the basic concept of vaccination? So today I'm without going to much more biochemistry or microbiology or the medical terminology with our normal understanding and concept. Let us understand what is vaccination and why, what are the difficulties uh, may be faced during the development of the vaccine. Okay, so the first thing I will tell that the vaccination is entirely the basis, the mechanism of vaccination. The vaccine will work based on the uh, immune system of our body. So if our immune system of our body is not respond properly, if you take the vaccine also, it may not be fruitful. So the main thing is your immune system should work properly. Then only this vaccination and all these things it will be worthy, useful. Okay. So normally, what will happen? How our immune system will respond? Simply, let us understand. Very simply. So, say uh, this is our body. This is the body. The red boundary is the barrier of the body. Okay. So there are different kind of, so the pathogen which will create the disease in our body, that may be antigen, that may be allergen. These all are, this antigen, allergen, all these things are a kind of protein. I can tell it's not a simple protein. Okay, normally we know in simple protein, the unit of the protein, normal simple protein is amino acid. So this in case of simple protein, the amino acid will be bonded, a number of amino acid will be bonded by peptide bond kind of things. These are the, normally we know, this is called the simple protein. But in this kind of pathogen like virus or bacteria or this allergen or this antigen which will carrying the disease harmful for our body, it's not a simple protein, it's a complex protein. So there will be amino acid, but with that some non-amino acid group also will be there as prosthetic group or as cofactor. Okay, so this will enter inside our body. Say it is entered inside our body. So once it is entered inside our body, the immune system will trigger based on your immunity. It will trigger. Okay, and it will its action will start. Okay, so normally in our immune system there will be some phagocytic cells inside our body. There will be some, it's called phagocytic cells. We have studied in class 8 standard. It's a giant phagocytic cells. So when this allergen or the antigen is entering inside our body, these phagocytic cells called we know that the macrophages, or the dendritic cells, these are also one kind of protein. It's a cell basically. So this cell will eat this foreign it will eat this foreign protein. It will understand that this is not our body protein, it is some foreign protein, it may be harmful. So it will, this phagocytic cell, like your macrophages, that giant cell macrophages and the dendritic cells, it will eat the foreign protein, it will engulf, it will kill it. Or in the other sense, you can tell that there is something called antibody, that is also one kind of protein. It will attach with this allergen or antigen, okay, and it will create a complex protein, okay. And by the help of our complement immunity system, this complex protein, once that antigen converted to complex protein, when the antibody is joined with it, it will be getting degraded and it will not create harm to our body, okay. This, our immune system is very clever. It's like a intelligence system of a country. Like when the attack will come, they will always keep on watch when this attack will come. Once they found that something entered inside our body, it will call some other protein, means our body protein, that this something has entered inside our body. You come and eat it. That is called this phagocytic cells, okay. It will come and it will trigger some other lymphocyte, B lymphocytes, that is called B and T cells. This is B and T cell, basically I can tell it's a memory cell. So when some foreign protein as antigen or as pathogen, it enter inside our body, the immune system will recognize it. It will understand that it is a foreign thing, can create the harm, and it will recruit some other protein which can destroy the antigen, or it will call this B and T memory cell that you come, please take a snap of these things, and you multiply it and you alert the entire body immune system such a way that all the necessary action to destroy the antigen can be initiated, and it should be much more faster to kill that protein, so that harm will be so much harm will be not there. But the thing is, the thing now we have to understand, if the first time the antigen is entering inside our body, it may not be alert, like the string operation. Suddenly you attack the enemy, they will not understand. Suppose the enemy suddenly attacked us, our soldier will be killed because they don't know, they are not alerted. But if the intelligence, the raw will given the information to our defense that something may come, or the attack will be like this, or the enemy will be like this, their identity will be like this, then our army will be alerted. If this kind of things is coming, they will attack, they will be killing. They know whether it will be air attack or something like that. They can understand. So when the first time attack is coming, our immune system is not alert. So before this kind of things, before recruiting the phagocytic cells to eat that foreign protein, or to memorize the identity of the foreign protein and to alert the immune system, by that time that antigen may destroy our body cell and we may die. But if once in earlier this all action is initiated, then once second time that antigen entered inside our body, then our body will be immediately take action, and before destroying our body cell, our immune system will destroy the antigen. So basically this is the principle of vaccination. It was invented by Edward Jenner, our 8th or 9th standard, that eminent person in the world. We studied in the book. So there I can remember in class 6 or 7 I have studied that Edward Jenner, he invented this vaccination. He understands this mechanism. Okay. So now let us understand what is this vaccination, why this vaccination is taking so much time. Okay. So this pathogen, sometime it will be in harmful form, which is called virulent form, and sometime it will be avirulent, non-toxic form, which is called avirulent form. So our vaccination is nothing to take the antigen and convert the virulent form of that antigen to avirulent form, modify it and push inside our body. So if the antigen I can deactivate properly, or if I can make the antigen in avirulent form and inject inside our body, then body will understand some foreign part protein came, and all the necessary action, this B and T cell will be multiplied, line of cells will be created, and it will be ready that next time if the virulent form of this protein again entered inside our body, my soldier will be ready to kill that. Basically this is the vaccination. Okay. Now why this COVID vaccine is taking more time? That a question. It is a general thing. It has been observed that in 90% case I can tell what I have studied. In case of bacteria, there will be two segment will be there. One is your, say you can take Salmonella typhi, this typhoid. So this having two part. So let's say A part is the identity of the bacteria and B part is the toxic part of the bacteria. So this identity of the bacteria, basically this is, you can tell it's a kind of immunogen. It will trigger the immune system, and B part is the toxic part which will destroy our body organ and cells. Now in case of bacteria, is very easily I can separate it. I can take the subunit of it. I can take the immunogen part of the bacteria and push it, because it's a avirulent form. It's not a problem. So for bacteria, this kind of subunit separation by removing the toxic form is very easy. So that's why for bacteria, making the vaccine is much more easier. But for virus, it is very difficult. You can take that HIV. Still today there is no proper vaccine for HIV. Why? Because to deactivate the virus to avirulent form, it is very difficult. Or sometimes you can think that by applying radiation or some other different kind of techniques that I will tell you in my subsequent lecture, there are a lot of techniques. So sometimes some scientists may think when they are doing the experiment, now it is converted to avirulent form, but when you injecting inside the host, it's again converting to virulent form. That's why it need it's a time consuming process. You can think it's a virulent form, but after coming inside the host, it become virulent. It will start to, but this is no use. So this kind of experiment is also required, which will take much more time. So for bacteria, it will be slightly easier to develop the vaccine properly, quickly. But for virus, it is difficult, because we cannot. First of all, this kind of isolation is this kind of isolation is not possible, and to deactivate or to kill the virus is very difficult. we don't know. It's look like killing, it is killed, but when it is coming inside our body as vaccine, it's again become activated, then this vaccine will not work. So these are the all trial and error, all these things are required, which will take normally will take time. So this is a very simple way I have explained how the vaccine and the vaccination and how it is getting developed. Now the question, one final in conclusion I can tell, we have to, so when this kind of, because when first any kind of this epidemic will occur, mainly due to virus, when this will come, that only we have to wait, this time only can say that. It's depend on the God when these things will be invented. Better to increase the immune system of our body, instant enhancement of the immune system. How that is? So first thing is, you should be, your mental health should be very good, which will suddenly give the enhancement of your immune system. And you have to increase this kind of lymphocytes, B and T lymphocytes, okay, and this all kind of other protein which will kill the antigen, which is called antibody. How it is to be done? So primary source of this B and T lymphocyte and all these things are from bone marrow. So how to develop the bone marrow so quickly? It is only way to take the animal flesh, like chicken, our country chicken, deshi murgi. This is a source of, it will develop the bone marrow. Turkey, that big chicken turkey, that having a very huge, it will give a very good growth of bone marrow. Fish, mutton, that nalli, it is very good for bone marrow development. Okay, egg, I'll suggest egg every day, at least one egg this time. So this way we can protect ourselves, and we can wait for the time when this vaccination will come. So hope all you will understand this. I have not explained, it's a very simple way I have explained. You need not to understand the biology or much more depth of the anatomy, physiology, biochemistry. It's simple. So till today whatever we know, so from that you can understand it. So hope it will be useful. So thank you so much, friend. Take care, stay safe, bye.